Hi Aries, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading here, and this is a love reading. And this is your reading, but these energies could still be your person's reading, and clearly there is a union here, and clearly there is heartbreak, all right? So I think that what's going on here is that you are trying to, somebody could have left you behind, you could have left somebody else out. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles with the King of Swords. There could be an air sign here for some of you. There could be also an earth sign, and there could be a water sign too. I feel like there was some type of a third party going on here, some type of cheating. The devil, I believe, is the devil in the reading? Yeah, it is in the reading. And I just think that you are, 10 of Swords is here as well, right? Yeah, 9 and 10 of Swords are both here. The Tower. So somebody has gone through some serious heartache here. And I also feel like they are worried about more heartbreak. Yeah, and this is you most likely, Aries. But I feel like, you know, you could, maybe things can work out for you here. We're going to find out. And let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for you. But before we get started, Aries, if you do get a message here, please give a thumbs up, all right? And yeah, you guys, let's continue. The bottom of the deck was the King of Cups in the reverse. There could be a water sign who is at a disadvantage here, or maybe they have put you at a disadvantage. But I think this King of Cups is, for some of you, it is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It could be somebody here who is a super player, or possibly a drunk. King of Cups can be a drunk, right? He's spilling his cups out right here. Yeah, because he's holding two, one is a chalice and one is more of kind of a wand thing. I'm not really sure what they call that, you know, from 400 years ago. But point is that, you know, the King of Cups can be those things. He can be somebody also who is not handling their emotions well. And I feel like, you know, they could be crying in their cup. I feel like that's what this reading is, okay? And this is you, Aries, for most of you. Yeah, it is, because your overall energy is the 5 of Cups. And we know that the 5 of Cups is, you know, crying over love, right? Crying over love and feeling super, grieving rather, instead of crying. But super, you know, super in pain here. It could be also regret, right? 3 of Swords is what is challenging you or crossing you, all right? And you could have, it's possible here that you feel like you can't, like, release yourself, or not release yourself, but you can be feeling like you can't get over to calmer waters, maybe about a situation where somebody could have cheated. Yeah. And I also think that you are sad because somebody else, yeah, now we're getting, okay, somebody else is having victory here. Yeah. You're not going to be crying, yeah. Somebody else is having victory here, I believe. Yeah, somebody is here, and there's some change here. There could be some news coming in about it, right? The challenge here, you could be feeling frustrated that somebody, 6 of Swords in the reverse, that somebody is, you know, in a third party here. And somebody has somebody else, a lover, 3 of Swords, the lovers. Because why it's all happening is the King of Swords. Somebody has cut you out, or you have cut somebody out. There could be a Gemini here, right? There could be an air sign, Libra or Aquarius. But I feel like somebody has decided here to become single and leave somebody else out, right? Or they could just feel like they were cut out. Yeah, they could. Now, in the past, you're showing up here, Aries, and you're showing up as the king you are, right? Yeah, awesome here. And I feel like, you know, in the past, you could have been putting the work in here, or somebody could have been putting the work in with somebody else, 8 of Pentacles, Devil, and the 4 of Cups. There was unhappiness in the past. There could have been even rejection. But I'm looking at this reading, it could be just unhappiness and discontentment. What's on your mind? There could be a Virgo here as well. We see the King of Pentacles in your reading, which can be a Capricorn as well, right? It can be a Taurus too. And we see the Queen of Pentacles here too. Wow, so this is a couple. Yeah, there could be, and I mentioned that, there's a third party in this reading. Mm-hmm. I also feel like you are trying to have victory with somebody. Yeah, you are trying to, and I feel like you are frustrated here. What's on your mind? Two of Swords, Tower, Hangman, Hermit, and the Strength card. I feel like you're trying to have courage here, but you kind of don't know what to do about a situation. You may be feeling blocked here by a Virgo, possibly. Maybe there's a Pisces, King of Cups, Hangman. But you could simply be, I just feel like you're like at a stalemate here, and you could feel blocked here, but you're at a stalemate, not knowing what to do, maybe not knowing who to choose, possibly. The Two of Wands is here. That can be about making a choice between two people, as can be the Lovers, and that is showing up in the challenge. But I feel like you don't know what to do about a situation, about some Tower moment here. It could have been a powerful realization. For some of you, it could have been some fast news that came in. Yeah, it could have been. In the near future, the Queen of Pentacles is here. Yeah, and somebody is really upset about it. Nine of Swords energy. I feel like this is you. It could be your person, Aries. But I'm thinking that this is you. Wow, and I'm not really seeing you are not showing up as the Magician in your reading. I usually see you show up here. But you are showing up as the King of Wands, right? And that is you in your glory. But I think in the near future, somebody's taking a leap of faith with an Empress, and this is leaving somebody really out, feeling pretty bad here, Nine of Swords, and worried, and having anxiety. Yeah, it's like the worst thing, anxiety, right? Because not only are you sad, but, you know, sometimes you're awake at night because anxiety can really kind of shake your soul, right? Yeah, where you're not sleeping right. You know, it's one thing to be sad and go to sleep and wake up in the morning and possibly think about something new, right? But when you are in the Nine of Swords, this could be keeping you up here, which is, you know, further emotional damage is how I like to look at that. Okay, so here you're seeing yourself as the Five of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Death card, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you are seeing yourself as, you could be seeing yourself as coming out of despair, possibly. But you could have had somebody in a third party too. You could have. I'm not really seeing that here. I am seeing more that you are the one, possibly, who is feeling this pain here. Five of Cups, your first card. But I just think that, you know, I just think there was a third party here, and that somebody is, there's chaos and conflict, or there was. And somebody here is offering their cup. I feel like there's an ending here as well, and a new beginning for somebody. And you're seeing yourself that way. You could be maybe trying to transform a situation where there was a third party. I feel like that is, remember I said that at the beginning of the reading, I feel like you do want something to work out here. Three of Pentacles, yeah, Six of Swords in the reverse. You're feeling like it's hard to get to that spot. Like it's hard to maybe come out of these swords, right? Come out of this kind of harsh mental anguish here and do that and manifest, all right? In your environment is the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles. To me, there is change coming for you, but these are fated changes, and it could involve abundance, or somebody who has abundance. This King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is good here in your near future, or this is in your environment. Yeah. And this could be somebody else's, right? This could be somebody else's union, maybe. But I feel like this is change for you. But I feel like right now you are going through some really a tough time about some third party, which could possibly flip around in your favor, turn the wheel in your favor. Let's look at your oracle cards, which I usually do at the beginning of the reading here. And you have the, very interesting here, because your oracle cards are matching your reading. What I mean by that is they are conflicting. Yeah. So you have the Maze here, which is kind of like the Two of Swords. Like you don't know how to reach your destiny because you're confused. Because every time you turn around, you feel like, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it doesn't work out. And it puts you, you know, it's sending you around the maze over and over again, right? Like these people are here, same thing in the maze. You're trying to get to the gazebo, the small gazebo here with the birds, who could be bringing you news, maybe. But, you know, this is definitely, the gazebo is happy, the beautiful doves are there, right? And you're trying to get there, and you're finding it's hard to do that with the Two of Swords, the Tower, and the Hangman. So this is totally resonating with your, you know, vibing with your reading. You also have, and I'm going to start out with these, you know, in the order. You had the man here, so definitely this could be you maybe, but this man here is, this is indicative of, for females, there is a man here for you, right? And this is, if you are a female Aries, definitely. That could be you, maybe Aries. But the anchor is here with the wishing well. And I feel like the wishing well typically means that things are going to come true for you. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, next to this King of Cups in the reverse, and which are completely, typically, conflicting cards, right? So the Ace of Pentacles, you have some type of a new beginning that I feel like for yourself, and yes, it does sound cliche, but you have some type of an opportunity that is coming your way, and that is solid and abundant, and the anchor is all about solidity and foundations and things working out, things that offer solidity and long-term stability, the anchor, right? Yeah, I feel like that is coming towards you. You don't know how to reach that, but the wishing well is with it. So yes, things are going to come true for you, Aries, even though you are going through a super hard time. This is cool. This is kind of cool. I don't mean that you're going through a hard time, but there's a lot of love readings where they're just sad. And, you know, nobody really wants to click on those readings, especially if they're already going through that. But if that is the message, you know, what can you do as the reader? Okay, I'm complaining now, you guys, okay? Now, in the hopes and fears, 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. I feel like the 10 of Swords is already here. No, it is not. But this is in your hopes and fears. So, you know, you could be I feel like you're fearing here that somebody's giving their cup away, and it's going to end up as the 10 of Swords. I also feel like you are hoping that this third party will end. Yeah. More along the fear, though. And that's your hopes and fears. And let's go over to the other oracle cards that I have picked here. Kind of going back and forth here in this reading a little bit, you guys. But you're getting the message, right? Clearly. Sanctuary. Yeah, you are in your sanctuary right now, which is a safe place where people can reflect. The church is called the sanctuary, okay, for whoever is religious here, all right? I find a sanctuary when I attend church. I don't go that often, I have to admit that. But I do find peace there. I totally find peace in church, right? And, you know, peace be with you when you go to church. And the word, you know, Jesus is about peace and love. Yes, he was. Commemoration and sweet temptation. I feel like you are thinking back here, right? You are in your sanctuary, in your peaceful place, and you are thinking back here. And commemoration can be like celebrating some type of past, right? And remembering it, right? And you are remembering the sweet temptation here that you once had here and that you want for yourself, all right? I'm going to leave the reading there, Capricorn, and I'm going to go over to Vimeo and talk about what your person really wants with you, how they feel about you, where they want this to go, where this is headed, right, and where they have been, okay, who's coming towards you, and the advice, okay, also the strengths and weaknesses, not in that particular order, but they are all here to kind of, you know, give you a heads up. Thanks so much. If you guys got a message here, please give a thumbs up. All the extendeds are affordable, guys, if you guys want to cross-watch and see also about your person, right? Thanks so much.